Hello, welcome to the Destin Business Forum brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and our guests today are with Army Aviation Center Federal Credit Union, Miss Karen McCarthy, the Assistant Vice President of Florida Operations, got that right?
Yes.
And Miss Cheryl Seay, who is in charge of business operations or business development.
Yes, correct.
I knew I couldn't get it all right. Well, welcome to the show again.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
What's going on with the credit union?
We're doing well.
Yeah.
We're over $1 billion in asset size. Over 109.
Don't tell everybody about my latest deposit.
Yeah.
No, I interrupted. $1 billion in assets?
Over $1 billion. It's 1.1
With a B,
billion.
as
With
in
a
boy.
B, yes, yes. Over 109,000 members.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing real well. Always have. Our CEO is phenomenal. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. He's done a great job with us.
So I can feel like I'm a member of a rock solid institution,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Right,
Absolutely.
You mentioned your CEO. I hear that he got an award this year.
Yes, he did. Professional of the Year.
Wow,
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, he deserves every bit of it.
Yeah. And he's not paying you to say that, right?
No.
Joking. He's gonna. Last year, you also got an award. The credit union got an award.
Yeah, Credit Union of the Year.
And how do you get that? Is that voted on by your members, by other financial
it is
institutions?
A Southeastern League of Credit Unions, which everybody in the Southeastern United States belong to, and you get nominated, and a panel reviews, and basically they review all, everything about you, how well organized you are, if you're stable or anything of that type. And we won Credit Union of the Year, which is pretty good last year, and then of course our CEO this year.
Wow, you are on a roll. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I know personally, you make it very easy to be a member there. When you come in, everybody knows you by name, and that's not an easy thing to do.
That's good.
But that makes you feel good.
And we pride ourselves in that. We really do. We pride ourselves in the fact that we know our members and we greet our members. And credit unions are very comfortable. They're very, very comfortable. They're easy.
Yeah.
It just.
That's a good word for it. When I
Yeah.
bring my daughter in to make her little deposits to her account, she'll do that, and then you have a nice little TV where they sit down, and it makes them feel very friendly and not intimidated by the process.
Right.
All right, I want to ask you about something I read in some of the literature. You have a Troy debit card. What is
that? Yes, it's our debit card. And we have an office in Troy that's been there about 3 years, and they decided they asked Troy if they could partner with them to get their logo on our debit card.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I mean, of course, everybody said, well, can we get Alabama, get Auburn, Florida? Troy is a smaller school, and it takes an awful lot for us to get that, because there's, different, I don't know.
Things you have to go through.
Yeah. So it was launched this year, and people up in Troy love it.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I
they
would
love
like
it.
that too.
Yeah.
All right, now this is something that is near and dear to my heart, as I'm sure it is to a lot of people who are busy, can't drive to wherever for whatever reason all the time. You have a mobile deposit capture part of your app. Did I say that right?
Right. It's launching this month.
Woohoo!
Yes, it's launching this month. We're really excited. It is part of our mobile online banking, and you download the app and you
put it on your smartphone,
yeah,
and take a picture front and back and make a deposit. That is just so genius. I love that. Can you pay your bills that way too?
We have Bill Payer, which is part of the online banking.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's all about convenience. We're trying to make, we're trying to be up to date with the technology and make it easy for people, because it's, sometimes it's hard for people to get in during our hours of business, and so just anything to make it easier.
And our members here in Florida love online banking.
Yes.
I mean, we have members coming in and say, no offense, we love coming to see you, but I love doing everything online. And I mean, that's the majority of our members in Florida.
Well, it's nice because you can do it at your convenience. If you're up in the middle of the night, you're like, okay, let me balance my checkbook. If you're like me, you just look online. Plus, it's also very, very up to date.
Right.
I mean, I did that today and that cleared, and so you can do that. It's still fun to come see you guys, right? But
Well, just being able to be in a store and being able to make a transfer from your savings to your checking if you need to. You can do it right there on your iPhone or Android, and it's immediate. So there's no downtime.
I did not know that. See, I learned something new every day. All right, I was also reading some more literature, and now I feel very smart. I'm going to see how smart you guys are. Do you know or tell me what the Weiss rating is?
It is a service that is for credit unions and banks, basically, and they look at your financials, they look over your overall credibility, and they judge you on solvency and how, if you're stable. And we had an A rating this year.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Bauer Financial?
It's another financial service that rates everybody, and they do the same criteria. And we've been there 16 years with the #1 rating for 16 years.
Okay, so you knew what those were. I'm not going to trip you up. Cheryl, tell me something about the different volunteer work that you guys do, because I know you do a lot.
Yeah, well, we feel all the employees, we have 19 branches throughout Alabama and here in Florida, and we feel it's very important to give back to the community. So each branch actually picks different charities throughout their community locally, and we do volunteer work. It's usually a Saturday that we choose, and we get such a great participation from the employees. And here we've done stuff with Alaqua Animal Refuge, which is very dear to Karen and I because we're huge animal lovers. And then we're gonna this year help with the coastal beach cleanup that they do in South Walton. So we'll get out, and pick up trash, and we really enjoy giving back to the community. But we also, as our corporate overall, we participate with the cystic fibrosis fundraising. We also do a canned food drive in October, and we donate. Everything stays local within our areas. And then we do, we're actually about to do our back to school drive, which I believe it starts July 22nd, and we'll collect, any type of school supplies at our locations here.
It stays here.
And it stays here.
That is so neat. I like the fact that you have the overall charity, and then each individual branch gets to do their own and keep it there.
That's so important. We do $3 a week for blue jeans.
To wear on Fridays.
On Fridays.
So everybody pays $3 and then they can wear jeans on Friday?
Right.
And that money goes to?
At the end of the year, we get to choose a charity.
Right. And
each location gets to choose a charity.
And
ours is obviously local. And I have a branch in Defuniak as well, and they get to choose locally as well.
Oh, so it's not just the Florida?
No.
Everybody
we get two because, Defuniak is more northern than we are. So, and, that's very important to Army Aviation, is to give back to the community, and it's fun. I mean, Cheryl and I do a lot of volunteer stuff, and
well, you can tell that works because of all the things we were mentioning. CEO of the year, credit union of the year. You give back to the people that make your institution great, besides the employees.
Right.
Okay, I'm out of time, but thank you both for coming, and please come back and tell me about what else is going on.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be back.